34. Ready? Comments. Sir, the past year has been challenging and difficult. The country passed through the second successive year of unprecedented drought and scarcity. Considering the disasters and accompanied famines in the past, we can take justifiable pride at the manner in which the entire nation rose to meet the grave threats to the very lives of millions of our countrymen. This was possible because of the timely and sustained action by the central and state governments, the dedicated services rendered by voluntary organizations, the generous and timely support of friendly nations, the hard and efficiency of our workers in every concerned field, and fortitude of the people of the affected area themselves. The severe drought of the last 2 years adversely affected industrial output because industries based on agriculture could not secure adequate supplies of raw materials, and there was also a fall in demand due to reduction in income. The slowing down of industrial expansion has affected employment opportunities, particularly for skilled manpower. Selective and effective measures were adopted by government to stimulate the output of goods both for export and for the domestic market. Government continues to help producers and manufacturers to increase and diversify production and develop marketing skills and competence. The endeavor to improve export opportunities for our products and induce importing countries to provide favorable conditions for them has been pressed through multilateral negotiations, bilateral agreements, and the day-to-day contacts of our missions abroad. The agreements reached within the socialist countries will help to sustain the expansion which has been achieved in our trade with them. No annual survey will be complete without reference to the vitally important programs of family planning. This program made rapid strides during the year. Its acceptability spread to many new sections of rural as well as urban populations. A large number of men and women are expected to be covered under the various family planning programs. However, in order to reach the objective of reducing the annual birth rate, it is proposed to bring over 6 million additional couples within the next year. Government have also under consideration certain other measures related to population control. The formulation of our plans called for an examination of a number of questions. Among these, the most important relate to mobilization of resources, increasing the efficiency and productivity of the public sector enterprises, and proper utilization of science and technology. There cannot be adequate mobilization of internal resources without a much higher rate of domestic savings, both public as well as private. This in turn presupposes some sort of self-denial and self-restraint without which we cannot move forward. In order to stimulate effective mobilization of resources, government are considering various measures to simplify tax laws, rationalize the taxation procedures, and streamline the collection machinery. Government are conscious of the need for raising the efficiency of the public sector. They are reviewing the organization and working of the sector in the context of the advice tendered by several expert bodies. Among the aspects under special examination are better management, a more rational and a carefully thought out personal policy, improved labor relations, and effective economic through a rigorous enforcement of priorities and evaluation. I have on several occasions referred to the importance which government attach to the application of science and technology to our economic development. With this end in view, government's policy is to bring together to productive and creative partnership our scientific research establishments, governmental machinery, and industry. Government are conscious of the fact that our administrative structure must not only respond to changing needs but also command the confidence of the people. In order to achieve these purposes, the Administrative Reforms Commission was set up. It has produced a series of reports which have evoked wide interest. It is for the first time that a comprehensive inquiry of this kind has been undertaken in our country. The Commission had addressed itself to the problem of redressing the grievances of citizens and had made certain recommendations. Government have now decided to set up a statutory machinery to inquire into complaints alleging corruption or injustice arising out of maladministration. The machinery will be headed by a Lokpal who will have authority to inquire into the allegations arising out of the administrative acts of central ministers and secretaries. A bill on the subject will be introduced in Parliament during the present session. There are certain aspects of our national life which are a source of constant concern to government. Unemployment, especially amongst educated and technically qualified youth, is naturally a matter of disquiet. However, there are no easy short-term solutions. The problems can only be solved in an effective way by our economic growth through increased employment opportunities which will absorb the output of our educational and technical institutions as well as take care of population increases. In the meantime, government earnestly hope that our young men and women conscious of the dignity of labor will not hesitate to accept such employment opportunities as might be available at present, even if the work involved does not measure up to their technical qualifications. Stop.